Hey YouTube, welcome to Just My Experience. I'm Eric. Now I just want to say up front that this is my very first YouTube video ever, so I apologize in advance for any rough. Today I'm going to be talking about the Samsung Gear S3 smartwatch. If you're thinking about buying one, then hopefully this video will help you make a decision either way based on a few things that I personally like about it and a few things that I don't like about it. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I've been using it with my Samsung Galaxy S7. The first thing that I really like about the S3 is that it works seamlessly with Gmail, Google Calendar, and Google Tasks. Those are the three things that I personally use the most often to organize my life. Everything is synced across the cloud. So that means that no matter whether I'm using my phone or my watch or my tablet or my computer, if I do something on one device, I want to see that change updated across all my devices in real time. And the Gear S3 works perfectly with all those Google apps and across all my devices. The next thing that I love about the Gear S3 is that I don't have to carry my phone around with me all the time anymore when I'm at home. Quick little fact about me, I still have a phone landline. The reason I still have a landline is because I didn't want to be one of those people who was constantly tied to their cell phone even when they got home. When I get home from work, I just want to put my cell phone down and just leave it there. And now, whenever I get a notification on my phone, it comes through on my watch. So I'll just look down, and if it's important, I'll go deal with it. But if not, I'll just go back to whatever it is that I'm doing. And I don't have to carry my phone around, and I don't have to bring it out every single time it goes off. So if you're like me, and you don't want to carry your cell phone around with you all the time, this is a really great solution. One thing that I was actually really surprised at was how well the smartwatch takes phone calls. So my S3 is paired right now with my Samsung Galaxy S7 by Bluetooth. That means that my phone is still the one doing all the phone calling, and my watch just acts as a speaker and a microphone. What that means is that I'm not paying any additional fees to use the phone feature off my watch because it's basically just tethered to my smartphone. And you know what? The sound quality out of the watch is actually okay. Like I said, I don't carry my phone around with me around the house. So if I do get a call coming in on my cell phone, it just comes through here on my watch and I just basically tap it to answer it, and the person on the other end has no idea that I'm talking to them on a watch instead of a real phone. This also makes taking phone calls in my car a lot easier as well. I have an older car. It doesn't pair by Bluetooth with my anything. So this is great because now when I'm driving, if a phone call comes in, I just tap my watch and I can talk to them hands-free. Now let's talk about customization. Man, there's a ton of different watch faces that you can get for the S3. There's a ton of different styles and colors of watch straps that you can get. You are gonna waste so much time like I did just swapping watch faces in and out of your S3, pairing them with different combinations of styles and colors of watch straps, and it's just a ton of fun. So if you're one of those people who loves to express yourself through style, I think you're gonna really like the S3 because of the amount of customization you can do. The battery life on the S3 is solid. I'm getting between 3 and 4 days worth of life out of a single charge on this. Now that's using my settings, where the watch face goes dark when you're not looking at it. But I have used it with the always on feature, so the watch face is constantly on like it is right now, and I've gotten a good 2 days worth of use out of it. Okay, let's talk about some of the things that I don't like about the S3. First, there are no Facebook notifications yet. I'm on Facebook a lot, and I would have loved it if I could have gotten my Facebook notifications right on my watch the same way that I do my smartphone. As far as I know, there's no way to do that yet, unless you've gotten Facebook to email you your notifications, in which case, yes, you could get them on your watch, but that would probably be annoying because your watch would be going off every 5 seconds telling you that you had a new email. I could be wrong, maybe by now there's a way to actually get Facebook notifications on your S3, but if there is, I haven't found it yet. So if you know of a way to do it, then please let me know. Another thing that I'm not too cool with the S3, it has to do with email. So Gmail does a really good job, in my opinion, about filtering my messages so that the important ones do go into my primary inbox, but then it puts the junk messages from my social media channels into my social folder, and junk messages from companies and stores that I've had to give my email address to into promotions. The watch actually shows everything. It doesn't filter. I have to set up my email now in a way so that the filtering is a little bit stronger. It's a really small thing. It's not too big a deal, but it's just something that I wish I knew how to control a little bit better on the watch. The last thing that I don't like about the S3 is the price point. It is expensive as hell. With tax, the watch was just over $400 Canadian, I believe. I did get the extended 2-year warranty with it, which was almost another $100. I got a protective screen for it that was about between $10 and $15. Watch straps that you can get for it because you really like customizing it. I have like a brown fossil watch strap that was like $35, and then I got a 6-pack of these silicone bands that came in about 6 different colors, and that was about like $40 or something. So that's between $500 and $600 that you're dropping on a watch and its accessories. Okay, maybe the watch straps weren't really necessary, but I think it is important to get a protective screen for this. I think it is important to get extended warranty coverage because this is a big ticket item. If something goes wrong with it, then you want that peace of mind to know that you can just exchange it for one that does work. So in conclusion, I highly recommend the Gear S3 if you are a Google or Android user and you don't always want to be tied to your phone. If you really want a smartwatch right now, then the Gear S3, the Frontier or the Classic, I think is an awesome choice, especially if you're a Google or Samsung or Android user anyway. I love my watch. I don't regret buying this at all. I think it was an awesome purchase. I'm really, really happy with it. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys in making a decision for yourselves. If you have any specific comments or questions, then leave them below. And again, this is my very first YouTube video ever, so if you have any feedback or advice, then you can tell me what you liked and where I sucked and how I can get better. I would really appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Eric, and this was just my experience.